tried as adults, they wound up pleading guilty, and they were given juvenile sanctions.
As shocking as the headlines are, it's almost impossible to comprehend what would drive a child to kill their parent.
I'd like for people to understand more about the phenomenon. You know, when you talk about kids killing parents, whether you're talking about juveniles, meaning those under 18, or you're talking about adults, they're always headline grabbers because people are like shocked, they're horrified. It's gone back for thousands of years.
Which is exactly why Dr. Kathleen Heide has written her latest book, Understanding Parricide, When Sons and Daughters Kill Parents.
Send an ambulance quick, my husband's been shot, oh my God.
Dr. Heide, a professor of criminology at the University of South Florida and a licensed mental health professional, has published her fourth book based on her research and more than 25 years of clinical evaluation of children that are charged with killing their parents.
So it's basically everything that I know, plus the beauty of it is, because I've been doing it so long, that I know the literature and I've surveyed and kind of dissected the literature in terms of mothers who are killed, fathers who've killed. I've done analyses of step-parents. And then my typology, which I proposed 20 years ago, I can say comfortably has been validated, and so I can talk with experience about more cases.
Because of Professor Heide's commitment and extensive research on parricide, she is one of the leading experts in her field. She has consulted in numerous media appearances and often testifies in parricide cases.
So I think one of the contributions of my work is that I was able to identify different pathways or different motivational dynamics as to why children kill parents.
Professor Heide describes 4 types of parricide offenders: the severely abused offender, the mentally ill offender, the dangerously antisocial parricide offender, and kids that kill because of an underlying anger that may be fueled by alcohol or drugs.
And what I find is very important is assessment by a mental health professional who's familiar with violent individuals and particularly with parricide.
Professor Heide stresses the importance of identifying an abusive situation and what factors may have contributed to the violence.
The critical question for me, and should be in any parricide case, is what drove the homicide. The reason that's so critical is because it tells you something about why this happened, but more importantly about the individual involved, what could be done in terms of treatment, what the likely prognosis is, and if the individual is dangerous.
Professor Heide outlines the legal issues involved in prosecuting and defending parricide offenders and emphasizes the need for professional evaluation to determine what circumstances may have led to the killing.
If you want to know something about parricide, this is the book to go to. If you want to know about what is known about girls who kill mothers, boys who kill fathers, adult males who kill mothers, it's all here, synthesized, and some of them, of course, are my cases, but many are not.